Hey everybody, how you doing today? Mark here, out on a little bit of a ride to do my 2022 icebreaker ride. Okay, so what I do for my icebreaker ride is I just try to break down what you can expect from me on my motorcycle content. You know, what are my plans? What am I going to do? And right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, or at least remind you, because I've mentioned it before, that my wife and I are doing Route 66. That will be a road trip that we do in September, and we're going to do that over a 2-week period. Now, it's only 2,500 miles. I could easily do that in a week, no problem, but I really want to take my time to do Route 66. I don't want to just say I rode it, okay? I want to say that I experienced it, that I lived it. So we are basically going to do 2 nights in every state. So yeah, it's going to be 12 to 14 days, somewhere around there. I think we even have an off day planned to where we can go up and see the Grand Canyon. So yeah, we do have plans. Everything is getting set in motion. I've already got the rental car reserved, and it's getting to the point where we're getting to need the hotel rooms booked and get those ready. And then of course I also got to find a flight for Jen to return back home. So that is one trip that we're planning. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do the videos for that, if I want to do a video for every day, or if it's going to be one video for the entire trip. Just haven't figured that part out yet. Okay, so that's going to be the big trip. I do have a couple of day trips planned. I want to go and hit at least 4 rustic roads, one in every quarter of the state. So you got the northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. I want to hit at least 1 rustic road in each of those sections. I also want to do at least 1, possibly 2 overnight trips, and we're going to go see a couple of just roadside attractions, you know, the little oddball things that you just drive by, you might not even notice them, but they're there. So yeah, I'd like to do at least 2 of those, but again, it's going to depend on how the year goes. So that is my plan for my riding stuff. I've been debating on whether or not I want to put out a ride video, kind of a moto vlog like I'm doing now, and do that once a week. I haven't decided. I might try it just to see how it goes. If I do that, I'll probably put up the content maybe like every Friday or Saturday, maybe even Sunday. Haven't decided. But again, it's going to be one of those, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. You know, right now it's been hard to get out because it has been cold. As you notice, I am using my muffs, and my hands are nice and toasty warm, even though it is below freezing right now. I think it's like around 30 degrees. So with the wind chill as you're riding, that can take it down into the, I think, mid-low 20s in temperature, especially once we get up and around the 55 zones. But I also wanted to talk about stuff that I've been seen on YouTube as far as other motorcycle related pages, and I'm trying to figure them out. I guess I'm maybe just really particular on what I want for my page and what I want to see and what I find is interesting. I don't want my channel to turn into a review channel. You know, I don't mind buying products like the Lexan for my phone charger. I don't mind doing something like that. I purchased it. I wanted to see how it goes. But I don't want my channel to become all reviews. You know, oh, I got this and I got that. I want to try this. And, you know, then jump on other bikes and review other bikes. I don't want that, because what I find comfortable and usable or poor and unreally, and that's just my opinion. You know, if people want to know what a bike is like to ride, you guys need to go out and ride those yourselves. You cannot rely on me to tell you what you are going to like. All right, it's just not going to happen. You know, I could find a bike very cramped, very uncomfortable, but that's because I'm 6'6" and 280 pounds. Where you might jump on it and think, wow, I've got tons of leg room and I can barely stand up on this thing, you know, and all this other stuff. You know, the bike is too heavy or whatever. But for a guy my size, you know, it was a good fit. And likewise, I might sit there and say that, you know, I really had to reach for something or whatever, and maybe you're just used to riding a bike that's like that, and I'm not. So I am not looking at wanting to do bike reviews or anything, no test rides or nothing like that. Product stuff, I'll do it if the product that I'm reviewing, or if a company sells me a product, say like with the pots and pans, those Michelangelo pots and pans, the company was willing to let me give an honest review of that product. I am not going to have a company contact me saying, we want you to review this product, but we want you to say this and this and this and how it does this and stuff, and basically will give me a bunch of money just to say those things. I'm not doing that. And I've seen it time and time again where a motorcycle riding channel gets caught up in all that. You know, they have a great success being a vlogging style channel where the person is just going out and getting lunch, getting a cup of coffee, running out into an overview spot or something like that, and that's what the viewers originally want. But then they become popular, and then the companies start hogging up that popularity, and next thing you know, what made them strong and famous and fun to watch is gone. And then their viewers and their subscribers start dropping, and they don't understand why. It's like, well, take a look at your content. You know, what were you doing when your views were really strong and really high and your subscriber count was just exploding? Look at that stuff and see how your channel has changed. There's a couple of channels where I've been watching, and that's exactly what's happened. Their original content that drew me in to watch them in the first place has all of a sudden changed. You know, there's this one guy I've been watching him for, gosh, maybe 4 or 5 years now, and he barely rides anymore. A lot of his content is just, you know, puttering with stuff around the house, reviewing products. Maybe once every 2 weeks or so, or not 2 weeks, every 2 months or so, maybe he'll show himself riding on a bike. I don't get it. You know, he talks about bikes all the time, but he very rarely ever rides them anymore. Same thing with another channel that I watch. This person would just go out, I think she was doing it twice a week, going out for rides and vlogging, and then she got really popular, and now she's just like constantly doing bike reviews and test rides, and companies are sending her around the world basically to do launch things for their bikes, and I'm getting tired of seeing it. You know, and the weird part is she's got very little riding experience. I mean, hell, I've been riding this bike alone for 15 years, and I can still consider myself to be a learner in the process. And yet this person, she's only been riding for like 5 or 6 years, something like that. But because of her popularity on YouTube, companies are using her to sell their products. You know, and it's actually kind of funny to watch her sit there and ride and review these bikes, because she's not mechanical in any way. All she can sit there and say is, oh wow, this is a really comfortable ride, and maybe the ergonomics are, you know, not quite set up for her, and that's about it. Yeah, you can tell it's cold out here. My face mask keeps fogging over. So yeah, she'll just sit there and talk about the beauty of the landscape and stuff like that, and how cool it is to be part of this release and all this other stuff. But she very rarely ever talks about the bike itself, other than it might be, you know, too big or too small, or that she's not comfortable sitting on it, or, you know, it's got a lot of power. And that's about it. That's all she really talks about. And I just don't want my channel to become that. I don't want my channel to lose what it has evolved into. You know, I like doing basically 3 things that are my passion. You know, the cooking, the hiking, and the biking. I don't want to be a one-horse show to where I'm doing just this, you know, just motorcycling. And I don't want a channel that's going to be just hiking, okay? There's not really a whole lot of hiking stuff around here. And in fact, if I want to show more and different trails, I'm already at the point where I've got to drive over an hour just to get to a trail. And I'm more than willing to do that. I really am. But you know, if you're going out and using the same trail, or you've purchased land just so you can do video reviews of products and stuff like that, where's the excitement in that? You know, where's the excitement of saying, well, I own this land over here, we're just going to go over there and camp for a little while? You know, that loses something. But if you're sitting there going, wow, I don't know what this trail has, I don't know where this road goes, you know, that's the interesting part to me. You know, let me experience that journey with you on finding out what that trail, what that road has on it. And that's one of the issues I've been having with a lot of videos I've been seeing, is that people put up a video about content where they don't talk. They don't tell you anything of what they're seeing, what they're doing, what their objective is. You know, how many miles are they going to cover? You know, just anything like that. It's just them. And don't get me wrong, the cinematic views are spectacular. They know how to take a shot, okay? You know, they got the right camera, the right gear, the right knowledge to get a great video, but then they leave you in the dark of where they're actually at and doing. You know, time and time again, and it's across all three platforms that I do. Hell, I saw a video today. I wanted to give the guy a try. I hadn't seen it before come up on my recommended view list, and it was like 2.5 hours long. It's like, wow, that's a that's a long video. And he was basically going across country, and it seems like he was going to put the whole trip in one video, but he never talked during the video. I had to shut it down after like 10 minutes because I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's thinking, where he's at, or what he's seeing or anything. It was just unbelievable. 2.5 hours of nothing but him riding on his bike and background music. That was it. And I've seen it on other videos too. I've seen cooking videos where they don't talk during the whole video. They have nice cinematic slow motion shots of an egg falling into the flour, and they pour milk into a bowl, and it looks really nice, but they don't say anything about the recipe. They're not telling you why you need to mix the ingredients in this particular way. It's just, everything's just lost, okay? When I want to watch a video, I want to feel like I am there and I'm with you in the journey, making that dish, walking that hike, riding that ride. That's why I talk to you guys when I'm doing this. I don't want you to feel like you're just looking around going, yep, that scenery is pretty nice. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't want you to feel that. I want you to know who I am and what I'm thinking and where we're going, and that's what I feel I want my channel to be, is an experience for you guys so you can live the journey through me, okay? Now, today's just a great day. Look at this. Mostly sunny, a few clouds here and there. Hard to believe that it's technically still winter. You can still see a little snow on the ground. Like I said, it is cold today, but I'm staying pretty warm. Wow, well, that's a little sand and gravel right there. Oh, it's all the way down the road too. It's one of the things you got to be careful of around here in the springtime. You got to always be careful of that leftover sand on the road. And typically, I actually wouldn't have come out riding just yet because we have not had a good solid rain to wash the salt off the road. That's the reason I don't really ride too much in the winter. It's not that I'm afraid of ice or the snow or the cold. It's the salt that they put on the road to melt the ice off. That stuff is so corrosive, I don't want to rust my bike out. That's the reason why you don't see me riding in the winter around here for my videos. That's why you usually see me doing little reviews and the gear cleaning and the bike maintenances and stuff like that. It's not because I can't ride when it's cold. It's more because of the salt. I don't want to get that salt all over my bike and have it start rusting out. Well, I think that's going to actually do it for my vlog today. I just wanted to give you a heads up on what you can expect as far as motorcycle riding content over the next several months. and hopefully an understanding of what I view my channel and its content to be. It's not going to be review after review after review about bikes that I'm not interested in or you're not interested in, about products that you'll never want or see or use. You'll just never see that from me. I want to give you guys an experience, a journey of riding, of hiking, of cooking a dish, you know, and expanding a palate. You know, that's more of what I want my channel to be. And look at that view, isn't that beautiful? Wow. I actually don't drive on this side of town very often. I'm almost never on these roads. That's nice. Alright, well, this is Mark saying thanks again for watching. Stay tuned next week. I will have a cooking video up. We'll enjoy a good dinner together. And I'll see you guys on the road. Bye, guys.